Good morning, everybody. This is Dark Comet, and welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a great weekend out there. Today, we're going to go over the general and the roll daily challenges for Saturday, the 12th of September. So let's take a look at the general challenges. Today, we have crafted a horse care item, 1,000 meters distance traveled in a boat with a posse member, dogs photographed, free roam events played 2, catch 3 steelhead trout, and chew or smoke 5 tobacco items, and finally kill 3 wolves. So for crafting a horse care item, you can just go to your wagon wheel here, go to items, go to open up your wilderness campfire, go to your mortar and pestle, go over to your horse care items. You can craft horse meal straight from here on your horse, or you can craft any tonic using the ingredients provided at your fire or your wilderness fire, your campfire, etc. So let's make one right now. Okay, so that one's complete. The next daily we have is traveling 1,000 or more meters on your boat or canoe with your posse member. So go to posse, go to reform your posse, and make sure you have that, or you can join it at the main menu, and at that time you can do posse up, but you have no control over that one, so that's up to you on how you do that. The best places I found for the boats and the canoes is to go over here in this area here by between Flatneck Station and Rhodes. All along here, along the coast, especially by this dock over here, you'll find a whole bunch of rowboats and canoes. I usually find about 2 or 3 just sitting there at all times. Another way to get it is to go to your menu and go to Progress, Story Missions, Life of Shine, and I like to use where there's smoke, there's fire, water. You can always get guaranteed canoes right there. It's up to you. Okay, and the next daily is dogs photographed, and a great place to get those would be either at your camp, or I like to go Emerald Station. There's always one sitting over there by the fence right here, but there's one over here by the barn along the way here, so you can always find one over here. There's always one over at McFarland's Ranch over here, usually on the right next to the fast travel over on this direction right here. So there's many locations you get your dog. That's just a few of my favorites. The other one is due to free roam events. Any free roam event that pops up today, you can join it. Doesn't matter if it's fishing, taking photographs, doing a PvP event. Just do any 2 and those will count for you today. Okay, catching 3 steelhead trout. I'll show you 2 of my favorite locations. Let's go to the map here. I really like using this dock right here, just west of Rhodes. There's always trout around here. I just use my regular river lure. You can also use things like crickets or live worms, but I like to use my river lure right here, and usually you can find them. And the other one is over here south of Aurora Basin. Right here there's a good spot, and then right over here is the other great location if you're over by Tumbleweed area. Just head over here to this island area, and you'll always find steelhead trout right there. Okay, let's look at the next general challenge. And we have chew or smoke 5 tobacco. So you can just go to your wagon wheel, go to items, chewing tobacco. You can also go off and smoke cigars or cigarettes. It's up to you. Do any 5 of those and the daily will be done. And the last one is kill 3 wolves. Those are fairly static in some places. I've had very good consistency in killing wolves over here, just north of my moonshine shack, which is over here. So I usually get attacked by wolves in this general area right here. Also over by Katora Springs. If you go between Wapiti Indian Reservation and the springs, you should get attacked somewhere around here. And then also over here in West Elizabeth and Little Creek, if you're heading north towards the Grizzly West, almost always get attacked by wolves there. So you can give it a shot and see how that works for you. But there's been a lot of wolves in the game lately, so they should be fairly easy to find. For the bounty hunter ones today, we have bring 2 bounties in from New Hanover. That's Valentine or Emerald Station. Track 3 Eagle Eye targets. So just push down on your L3 and R3. You'll get Eagle Eye. When you're tracking them, you can easily do this by shooting your target with a tracking arrow, slapping a horse, and then tracking that target there, or you can go straight into, let's say, the owl hoot family, go off and go do any of those guys. They always leave a trail behind them, or the first guy that's usually under the bridge, you can again put him on your horse, slap it, track him with eagle eye, hitting your R1 button, and when it counts, go back and redo the mission and do it 3 times and get it done if you want to do that quickly. Bring in multiple targets 3 times. Just go to any target with bounty posters with more than 2 targets on it. Bring them in with your wagon. Put them on your horse, drag them behind you. You'll get that done. For the trader rolls, we have $200 made from trading. Just make sure it's that amount when you deliver your local or long distance delivery. Do 6 carcasses donated that are perfect to crypts. I find those easy to go over here in the Gras, use small game arrows, pick up multiple chickens. You can also get small animals like frogs and birds and things like that that you could use with your small game arrow. But any animal that you can bring in perfect would work. Do 1 resupply with the 5 minutes or more left. Just talk to Crips and get that done quickly. For the collection, we got 3 American wildflowers and 5 bird eggs, and 2 using a metal detector. I'll show on a map where a few of those might be today. So over here in the wine, we got some bird eggs over here, and then over by Lakay, we have some right here, and over down here in the south east of Boulder Glade, we have some right here. Those are all going to be single bird eggs, but if you find 2 more, you'll hit your goal with the 5. And then for these 3, I marked 3 spots right here for American wildflowers, which are very close to the bird egg areas. So we have 1 right here, and we have 1 here at Lakay, and we have 1 over here just northwest of Van Horn. So that one could be Wisteria, I believe, but I'm not sure. But those should be your locations for the American wildflowers. And then if you're just riding around with your metal detector out today, you'll easily find 2. There's some great locations for that that I like to go to when I just go to certain areas, so just give that a shot and you should get to. Okay, let's look and see where Madam Nazar is located today on the map. Let's look over here, and she's over in the Bluewater Marsh area. She's just south of Van Horn and north of Le Gras. So use either one of those fast travels. You should be able to get to her very quickly, and hope that she has what you need for her today. Okay, and then for the challenges related to Moonshiner today, sell any Moonshine for $200 or more. I like to use the strong 3-star Moonshine for that, and just make sure that I get that delivered. Doesn't matter how much done, and then that should give you over $200 because that gives you $247. Dance the bar for 4 minutes. Self-explanatory, and then complete 2 story missions. You can get those from Progress. Go to story missions, or you can go to Maggie and she'll give them to you. Okay, craft 7 or cooked 7 items at the wilderness camp. Again, go to your wilderness wheel, go to bring out your wilderness camp, and cook any items. Today you could cook your horse tonics there, or cook some food, get those done, get 7, and you're done. And then lastly, we have your naturalist role dailies. We have don't kill an animal for 24 game hours. That's 48 game minutes. That's sometimes difficult, but if you just hang out at your moonshine shack or do something else, you can easily get that done. And then take samples from 3 farmland animals. I'd like to go to Emerald Station and just use sedation bullets on that with my varmint rifle, hop in the pen, shoot 5 sheep, take samples, and it's usually done in less than a minute. So that's what I suggest for you today. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now, and hit that notification bell for future dailies. And we hope to see you next time in Red Dead Online.